PMAC Movies back for a brand new PMAC Movies haul video. And we actually have a nice haul. Hopefully the lighting's good enough in here. I had to turn the light off. There's a lot of windows with natural light that can help, but if I leave this light on here, it's really bright into the video. So we got some buy two get ones going again. That means PMAC's hoarding up. Probably shouldn't be. Probably buying stuff. I just have too much stuff already. I believe I did not show off my last Hamilton book order, so that's going to be a part of this. I got a new release. Not a whole lot from Goodwill. I got one thing. So we got the main things are going to be Target is #1, and then Hamilton Book and Amazon. And I got some cool stuff in here. Take a look in the description section for ways that you can help out the channel. Anything's appreciated. Over the last few years, I've not been able to get over a certain number of subscribers. YouTube has just pretty much shut me down as far as like nobody's gonna be able to have these videos suggested or anything like that. So pretty much the people who watch these videos is it. I'm not going to be able to grow the channel anymore, which that's just the way it is when you talk about certain things that the system doesn't want talked about. Pretty blatant that that's what's going on, but you'll still have people argue about it. You're just not good. People just don't like you, PMAC. People just don't. Doesn't make any sense. My channel was growing for years, steadily at a time, steadily, and then boop, all of a sudden it just stopped. So it's pretty obvious what's going on. But the cool thing is, for this video, these are a lot of deals you can still participate in. Some of them anyway. Not all, but some of them are ones that you can still participate in. There's some newer releases that are very affordable. If you're smart and you're patient, this is what you get. You get Black Friday prices either before Black Friday, or you be patient and you wait until Black Friday. But we got some Black Friday prices before Black Friday, baby. Let's take a look at what we got. So I'm going to be moving around a little bit here because my piles are over here. But it's good to be moving around a little bit. So, and I can use my hands like Matt Foley. So let's take a look. We got first, so excited. The 4K's 13 bucks. The 4K's 15 bucks. Well, you combine a sale 4K with a buy two get one, and you have some beautiful beer me's. You got something like Suicide Squad here on 4K. I believe this was 15 buy two get one. It seems like it might have been 13 here recently at some point, but 10 bucks is better than 13 bucks. So you beer yourself, you got a digital code which you can either use, you can sell, you can do what you want. You got a nice combo pack with slipcover. That is a beer me. To me, it's a very new movie. You don't need the movie. There's so many movies out there. Why do you need to buy every movie for 25, 30 bucks, whatever? And sometimes people will buy the exclusives and stuff too. It just, for these mainstream ones, you know you're going to be able to get the standard copy with slipcover for 10 bucks for these mainstream, like Warner Brothers ones. Very, very seldom would you not be able to. Within that same year, unless it's like released at the end of the year. But let's continue on. So Suicide Squad's actually one that I kept falling asleep during. It's not a bad movie, I just couldn't totally get into it, but it's actually kind of entertaining. And I do like the, what is it, the Peacemaker, I think, series. I think that's Peacekeeper or Peacemaker. I can't remember, but that was a good HBO one with John Cena. Peacemaker. Up next, I did not like that last Halloween movie, so I was not going to pay very much for the new one. I did end up getting it, though, with slipcover. I believe it was the same price as Suicide Squad. I heard mixed things. Some people felt like this was better than the previous one. Some people felt it was worse. I was just patient with it. I was going to buy it when it was cheap, so I got it. I got to go check what Layla's doing out here. We got a doggy break. She's outside. She's just out there looking. She watches the squirrels and the birds out there. Alright, what else we got in here? Some more 4K maybe? I've seen the first couple Conjuring movies. I've seen some of the other movies out of that series of movies. I have not yet seen The Conjuring 3. So this was also 15 buy 2 get 1. We get a nice slipcover, and you're getting it for a third of the price it was on release, so you're not breaking the bank. We got some more 4K. We have Dune here. This was like the movie that I was most excited about last year, and it's good. I don't know if I'd say it's great. You know, the look of it, the sound, the music, the tone, all pretty solid. But I don't know. It was missing the mark as far as charm, which the mark is missed on that quite often these days with these kind of movies. I don't know. The villain was like all like special effects looking guy, I think. I don't know. I didn't care for it too much. That aspect of it, but it's actually a movie I was rewatching here recently, and I need to continue rewatching it. Dune, and I do want to say the quality control on these Blu-rays just isn't what it used to be. You know, I open this up and there's a light scratch on the 4K, and then a fairly long size light scratch on the Blu-ray. I just don't remember ever seeing that from like Warner Brothers, or very rarely, and then to get it on both discs. So something's going on. Must be COVID. Everything. Oh shit! I said it. Everything is everything. Everything is because of that. We got the Kingsman 4K, which was $15 recently. It continued being $15 into the buy two get one sales. You can see I have not opened my copy. Not that great of a movie. I watched most of this. It wasn't even... I can't remember if maybe we just stopped watching and ate a meal and then never went back to it or what. It wasn't really that great, but if you're able to get the 4K of it for $10, the Target exclusive 4K, that's a nice bargain. What else we got? What else we got in here? We got a recent Disney movie. I didn't hear that great of things about it. It is Turning Red. As you can see, my copy got a nice ding in the corner there. So I ended up with this baby for free, but it was $15, buy two get one, so you can get it for $10 if it's still on their website. Maybe I should pull these right up here so I'm not back and forth. More 4K. This one I'm almost definitely returning. It was $15, buy two get one. It is Inglourious Bastards. I don't really need the 4K of this, quite honestly. I do like the slipcover and stuff like that, but I don't know. There's just movies, do you really need them on 4K? The Blu-ray of this is plenty good, so we'll see. Any more 4K? That is it. So the rest of these are regular Blu-rays. We got a movie that is kind of a... I felt it was like a kind of a... Is feminist the right word? I probably. But it is The Last Duel here. It shows the different perspectives, and they're all totally different. And of course, the woman's perspective is... I forget how they ended up doing it. I mean, it was a decent kind of drama movie, but definitely some agenda type of stuff. Ridley Scott, Sir Ridley Scott, knighted by the Queen. You know, why do you get knighted by the Queen of England? Like, what is the qualification? Putting out their propaganda. But, you know, for $11.25, buy two, get one, that was a nice price for that, the cheapest it's ever been. A couple $10 ones, but for the discount, we got Clint Eastwood's latest, Cry Macho. Love Clint Eastwood, mostly heard bad things about this one. But for that price, you do it. Not a huge Sopranos fan, but for $10 with the Slippy, you go ahead and you snag the most recent Sopranos movie. John Bernthald's in this. The Punisher. Who Made Tony Soprano? The Many Saints of Newark. This is one that I've heard mostly good things about. It is Malignant. So this was $13. Buy two, get one. We got Daniel Radcliffe in Jungle. I do try to get the Daniel Radcliffe movies. This is a Momentum release. And it was, I believe, like $6 before the deal. So it ended up being pretty cheap. This one I think was 12 maybe. I could probably actually get this cheaper. I may actually return it. Because I don't think this is really worth more than maybe $6. I did like the movie, but do I really need to pay $8 or whatever I paid for it? Probably not. It is Space Jam, A New Legacy with LeBron James. Like I said, I thought the movie was fun. I thought it was kind of like people shit on it quite a bit. I thought it was pretty fun, but definitely gonna be cheap. I think that's gonna be real cheap Black Friday. It could be $4. There's Layla right there. She's not being too naughty. It looks like she's just sitting and watching. This was a pretty good one that Disney put out. It is Raya, the Last Dragon here. I believe this was the same price as The Last Duel. So I believe these were both like $11.25 or something. So with the deal, they were very affordable. This one, do I really need this propaganda piece with the Williams sisters? It's all made up shit. I don't believe any of it. It's supposed to be a pretty good movie. It's based on a true. It even says based on a true story. So what does based on mean? It means, okay, here's the story, and we can just do whatever the F we want with it. But you know, it's just I basically just got it so I could get it for the $10 buy two get one, and then decide if I wanted to keep it or not. But it's going to be probably cheaper on Black Friday, probably $6. I paid a little bit less than $7. Is it even worth $6? Is the question. I saw people getting this. I'm a huge tennis fan. I love tennis, and I saw people. I don't like the Williams sisters. Serena's a crazy person. She's freaked out in so many matches, but must be the testosterone. But even beside, why, like, if people have no interest in tennis and don't watch tennis, why would you get this movie on new release for $20, $25? I don't get it. It's just, I mean, we can see there's a problem here. There's like an addiction here, but it's like I can at least manage it a little bit. If you're buying King Richard for new release, unless you're a huge fan of the Williams sisters, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing? Take a look in the mirror, P-Mac. Take a look at your reflection in the TV screen, P-Mac. We got up next, I believe this was 13 buy two get one. So these usually end up being about $8 on Black Friday, but actually if you think about it, it might end up being $6. So, I already opened it. Shit. Injustice here on Blu-ray. Pretty good deal though. But I think these have been going for about $6 around Black Friday. So I guess I should have held off. This one I haven't seen go cheap at all, and I got it for 13 something. Buy two get one. I do like Benedict Cumberbatch and Michael Shannon, Nicholas Hoult, Tom Holland also in this. It's the Blu-ray DVD Digital Code Director's Cut Combo Pack with the slipcover. I've been interested in this movie since it was released, the current war, maybe even since it was in theater. I don't know, I can't remember how they did that. But the current war, which again, do you believe anything in this? Like it's going, oh, this is based on a true story, inspired. It's inspired by true events. It's inspired by true events. So I could make a movie about myself that's like inspired by my life. but then I could totally change everything. I like tennis. In the movie, I could end up, rather than just being a good high school tennis player, I could, like, win Wimbledon. Inspired by true events. I beat Novak Djokovic in the Wimbledon final in my movie. And it's based on a true story, so it happened. Up next, Ned Beatty and Heaven Can Wait with Slippy. Oh, Slippy! Slippy! Slippy. This one's supposed to be pretty bad, but I like this kind of movie. Sci-fi. I like Guy Pearce. It is a Paramount release, and it is Zone 414. This was $10 before the discount. Heaven Can Wait was $15. I'm interested in watching this Guy Pearce joint, Zone 414. Probably crap, but it looked cool. I like this kind of, like I said, sci-fi type of thing. Let's see what the doggy's doing outside. No cuts, P-Mac. She's still just sitting there looking at stuff. Up next, never seen this movie, never owned the DVD of it, and I don't know that it's really even that great, but I've always been kind of interested in watching it. And Nicole Kidman just towers over Matthew Broderick. Holy cow, what is he, like 5 foot tall? It is Stepford Wives here on Blu-ray. Paramount released this pretty recently. It was a little bit, the last buy two get one, I think it was $13, and then now it's like 10 something, so I thought that was a pretty good price for it. Along the same lines was the Bad News Bears. I believe this was around the same price as Stepford Wives, and it comes with a digital code. And I do have this on DVD, but I've never seen it. And the imprint release of this was pretty cheap on deep discount, but I waited because I knew there was this one out there with the digital code. So I was able to get this cheaper than the imprint and with the digital code. Really good movie here. It's not on golf. It's on life, baby. It's The Legend of Bagger Vance. Good movie. I watched the DVD not that long ago. Robert Redford directed it. We got Will Smith. Again, this is more of a true story than the Williams sisters movie. Why, you may ask? Because this is a metaphorical true story. You know, things that we go through in our lives. Life lessons. And then, I do have this on DVD, but I got Bad Moon. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I don't like Mariel Hemingway. She doesn't do it for me. Let's see. This is only 79 minutes from 1996. I don't know. Did I really? The director of Conan, Tate, and Body Parts did this. I did like those movies. So maybe. We'll see. All Too Wise German Shepherd. And then we got one more, I do believe, from Target. We got Michael J. Fox. And For the Love of Money, this was $13. Buy two, get one. Michael J. Fox, he's the man. I wonder if I've seen this one. I'm pretty sure I have this on DVD. And I'm not sure if I watched it. Excuse me. I very well may have watched this from 1993, 96 minutes. There's that. There's those. Let's take a look at some of these. First, we have a new release, which actually ended up being a part of the buy two, get one on Amazon, so it could have been had for a few dollars cheaper than I paid for it. There's some breasts on the cover, so I guess I have to cover that up. It's Human Lanterns here on Blu-ray. 88 Films is really putting out these nice releases. I thought I was really getting good deals on these limited editions with slipcovers, but they're all going down to like 17 bucks. Buy two, get one. I could have saved some money. But you win some, you lose some. You can't get everything at its cheapest price point. A few that you might be questioning. I pretty much got them because they were cheap. This was like $6 something, and it's got Alexandria Daddario in it. It got really bad customer reviews, so I suspect it's going to be pretty terrible. It is Die in a Gunfight. It's got Alexandra in it. How bad can it be? Unless she's only in it very briefly, but she appears to be a main character in it. Of course, Amazon sends me a dented up crap copy, but that's what you expect from Amazon. This movie's also supposed to be bad. The premise of it sounds interesting, but apparently it's pretty bad based on customer reviews. It is warning here on Blu-ray, another Lionsgate one, like that Die in a Gunfight is. Movies you never really hear about. The only reason I knew about these movies is because I saw them pretty cheap on Amazon. I think this one dropped down to like $7, and I had like Amazon credit card rewards that I used for both of those. Now these I'm not sure if I'm keeping. These were $20 each, which I thought was a pretty good deal for Blue Underground 4K releases. I do have the first Maniac Cop, and I got Maniac Cop 2 and Maniac Cop 3 here, both $20 each, but do I really need these? I didn't love the first Maniac Cop. It's a fun movie. I didn't love it. Do I really need these two Maniac Cop movies on 4K for $20 each? Based on the economy and everything. Plus, you know, they of course they send me copies that the slipcovers are nowhere near mint. So you got that issue too. So I may be returning those. And then I pretty much just heard fun things about this movie. So I got, as part of the buy two get one, I got Summer School. I believe this was 23 buy two get one. Again, did I really need this? I don't know. I can do a return and put a bunch of things in the box for a return. Now the weird thing about this one, it's the Vestron release Extreme Prejudice. I bought it with two other movies. They were like they were each about $12, buy two get one, and they were supposed to all be in the same package. This is the only one. It shows that this and the other two I ordered in the same package. This is the only one I got, and it got beat up pretty good there on the side. Well, I mean, there's that for one thing, but then it got dented here. Let's see. Oh, there's a little thing there too. And then it got dented right there, or creased, or whatever you want to call it, into the case. So this one's definitely going to have to at least be an exchange. I do want the movie, but and then the other two, it's freaking weird. What's Layla doing out there? She's just sitting in the same spot she was before. Silly dog. All right, we got Hamilton book, and then we are finishing. So this one, I ponied up the dough. Alligator, heard so many good things about it. Ponied up the $25 and got it. It's okay. I didn't finish it yet. It's okay. You know, Hamilton book got me a mint copy though. The slipcovers appears to be in pretty much perfect condition. Can't complain about that. I was very excited about this one because Patrick McGowan's in it. And from The Prisoner and Braveheart, he's great. And it's a psychological horror movie. Sounds really interesting. It is Hysteria on Blu-ray from Cult Epics. It says, like David Lynch, Dulder keeps you spellbound with his daring and brave sense of the abnormal and strange. It says, also available from Cult Epics, the Renee Dulder Collection. Population 1, Here Is Always Somewhere Else, the Jan Alder films. Sounds like this is a pretty interesting one. Then I got a Shout Factory. Yes, a Shout Factory Hammer movie. I like to get these Hammer movies. They tend to be pretty fun. We got Peter Cushing in this one also. I don't know how big of a role. It is Shatter here, and they did a collaboration with the Shaw Studios, so I just had to get it for that collaboration between Hammer and Shaw Studios. You have to do it. And then you get something like this, Come Away. This is a Canadian exclusive Blu-ray, so I decided to go ahead and get this. Really don't know much about it. Michael Caine's in it. You gotta get it if Michael Caine's in it. Man, he's looking old in this. Angelina Jolie. Yeah. This is a pretty good one. I've watched this one. This is also a Canadian-only Blu-ray. It is Last Moment of Clarity. Which the main character, I don't know, something... The main character of this got into some trouble. I don't know if it's Zach Avery. He got in some bad legal trouble. He's actually the main character. I'm guessing it's Zach Avery. So like Samara Weaving isn't like the main character in that, but it was a pretty decent one. I realized Clint Eastwood was in this movie. Apparently a non-billed role. He's not even listed on the front, but on the back it does say with Clint Eastwood. It is The Witches, and I think they had trouble selling this one because it actually still comes with the booklet, like a first pressing booklet. So this wasn't a big seller. That was about $10. The Canadian exclusive Blu-rays, I believe, were $5 or $6. Shatter was $15. Hysteria, I believe, was only $5. I believe this one was $8. It is Dr. Zhivago. How's the doggy doing out there? She's still out just looking around. Dr. Zhivago. Then we got Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis and Jesse Metcalfe in Hard Kill. I believe Jesse Metcalfe is the main actor in this. Might be coming to a Dollar Tree near you. It is a Vertical Entertainment release. I saw the trailer for this on another movie that I watched, and it actually looked like a kind of a nice throwback action movie, so grab that. I do have the DVD of this, but I decided on the price cut. I got Despair for $8. This is an Olive Films release, directed by Rainer Werner Fassbinder. And then we have, this was very affordable, like $5 for a MVD Film Rise, MVD Visual joint, called My Friend Dahmer, based on the acclaimed graphic novel. So this totally made up shit. Oh yeah, that's really the Jeffrey Dahmer story. It's based on a book that's based on the true story. That maybe, I don't even know. But people will watch these based on a true story stuff and think it's real. They can say anything's based on a true story. They can do whatever the hell they want. Who's gonna call them out for it anyway? No, they can't. There's legal stuff. The legal system in this country works for us to protect us. Huh? Huh? People are just gone. People think the world works a certain way because they're told it does. But if you actually observe how it works, you realize it doesn't work the way you're told it is working. But anyway, zip it up, P-Mac. The doggy's barking out there, so I'm going to go tend to her, see what she's yipping about. But thanks for watching P-Mac Movies. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on my haul. And let me know if you've gotten any bargoons lately. We'll see you next time on P-Mac Movies.